Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, so I get to use I Love Travel by Doodlebug. I just got this from Paper Issues and I'm so excited to use it. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, then this looks like the Disney cruise. I mean, oh look. Look at, is that not perfect? Ugh, yeah, Doodlebug has it going on. Now, this video is going to be pretty long. I embellished the heck out of this week. This is week 29. So it's going to be a pretty long one. So, so forgive me now. Yeah, I had fun embellishing. So I thought, oh my God, another title card. Oh yeah, top favorite again. So, and then this week I finished 3 books. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm telling you. Okay, so what I did, I have to laugh a little because I finished the one book last week, right? Okay, so look at those pictures, so pretty. And okay, let's get started. So, so I took, I saved up my books that I get from Amazon. I saved my favorite authors, and which was the Christine Feehan and Patricia Briggs, right? So I took 2 brand new books, one softcover, one hardcover. And I will honestly tell you guys that was a mistake. I need to take 3 because my husband and I, we get the balcony on the cruise. We always get a balcony because we don't socialize with other people. We're not social people, so we just like to be left alone, and we're not there to make friends or anything like that. I know it's kind of weird because a lot of people are social. This is Castaway Cay. Is that not cute? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And so we enjoy each other's company, and we just want to chill. We don't want to have to entertain anybody or anything like that. And hopefully you guys understand what I mean about that. So I'm like, okay. And we have our balcony. We get a balcony because that way we're by ourselves. We get we order room service at for snacks and stuff. And so basically we order carafes of coffee with some sweet treats. Sweet treats for me, and Tim just goes with me because remember I told you guys he's the savory, I'm the sweet. But he doesn't like drinking coffee with savory. So and I love coffee with sweet. And so anyway, so he says, and then I think my camera's probably going to turn off because it needs to be charged, but I will be back the same day. So anyway, so we were reading quite a bit. We were reading so much, and I finished my books, and so I got another one while I was on the cruise, and it was an author I like, but it's part of a series, and I wasn't, I'm barely on those. I have to read my series in order. I don't know why. It's just I've always had to read. I can't go in on number 5, book number 5. I just can't do it. It bothers me. And so Tim can. Tim just grabs a book and just starts reading. I'm like, I gotta read from day 1 to to current. And so I think I've always been that way. And so this book that I got was like number 12 in the series, and I'm barely like on number 6, and that's like, it's taken me years to get to 6 because it's not one of my favorite authors. I enjoy them, but they're not part of my favorite. And so so I got it, but I never ended up reading it. So I bought it. I'm going to end up reading it because I bought it. And $7 is $7. So by golly, I'm going to read it. But hopefully I'll start reading the series again and figure out where I am in the series, so that way I can just pop it out when I get to that book. So anyway, so now I know. So Tim and I are like, you need to take 3 books, and I'm like, 3 brand new books. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that again. So yeah, so we were, and he finished his, and so he's a slow reader, and he doesn't devour them like I do. And so sometimes a book will take him like almost a year to finish. Plus he likes, watching YouTube, and other things interest him more. And so he ended up, but I told him, I said, are you gonna take the book? I said, are you gonna take your book? That way you can, just in case you finish it. Cause he was like halfway there. He goes, no. And then he goes, you know what? You're right. He goes, I will. And then what do you know? He finished it and he started his other one. And so I was so excited. I was excited for him. Can you believe it? It's just so weird getting old, right? And so, but I was so excited for him for finishing his book that's taken him forever to read. And so, yeah, so he finished it and he started his. And so we were just reading fools. And, you know, it's just nothing better than sitting in your room and sitting on the veranda and drinking coffee, eating sweets, and reading and listening to the waves and seeing the birds fly by. We've only one time have we never gotten a balcony, and that was our first cruise. And this is number 12 for us, and because we love cruising. And it's cheap and it's fun. So, but yeah, so they we've always had a veranda basically for 11 cruises, and we've never seen a whale. We've never seen a whale, but we finally got to see, because we left out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we actually we were at the balcony. We're always at the balcony. They always have these parties and stuff upstairs, and yeah, no thanks. It's not for us. So we don't even do that. So we watch everything from our balcony. So we look over the rail and just have fun that way. And so as we were looking, I went inside real quick to do something. Well, maybe because it was hot, and I don't. That's Bussies. I don't want to stand out there and deal with the heat that whole time. So I was going in and out, and then the second time I went out, he goes, Mandy, I just saw a sea turtle. And I'm like, no way. And then what do you know? I go out there and I look down, and he goes, oh my God, there's another one. And I got to see it. So that was so cool. That made it so awesome. So we finally he got to see two. I only got to see one, but sea turtle. And I'm like, oh my God, they're just beautiful. I just love animals. Animals are so gorgeous. And it's just you just want to pet. I want to pet everything. I love everything. Like I said, spiders, when they're in my house, they don't die. They get caught and released. Nothing dies in my house unless it's mice, because that's unsanitary. And flies and ants. Oh my God, those are the things that I have no mercy on. I know it's pretty bad, but if you're in my house, mice or which we tried to do the catch and release, because we have a lot. We live in we live in county, and our property is about 1 acre, and so we have a lot of wildlife around us, and so we get mice. So who doesn't, right? And so but we get them because of all the construction going around. We have thousands and thousands of homes going up in our area, and so the animals get misplaced. They start running for their lives, gophers and all that stuff. So it's inevitable that we would get something, but we did a catch and release for them also. They have these traps where they go inside, and then you can just release them, which we do, and which we did. We don't get them we're not every day or anything but we had a whole week last year, maybe, because the construction was super bad last year, and we had a solid maybe 6 of them for a whole week. So that was yucky. So that was yucky. I didn't really care for that. Mainly because they're animals. They don't deserve to die just because they're, because they might be gross or anything like that, but not flies and ants. I'm telling you guys, those are yucky. Eesh. And so, but yeah, everything else is catch and release, spiders, all that stuff. I'm not scared of animals, so animals don't scare me. So I don't mind snakes and stuff. We actually had a snake in our house. And we actually had a bat in our house one time in our sink. I woke up and went to our sink, and my house is clean. Okay, guys, so don't think my house is dirty. It's nothing like that. So stereotypes are not always true, okay? I don't have a hoarder's house where, you know, all these things are happening, nothing like that. But I do live in the country, you know, county, country kind of thing. So, you know, things happen. But, so we had a bat, and it was so cool. And so that was awesome. And so then we have raccoons, and we have coyotes. We have, of course, deer, turkeys. Our latest thing is jackrabbits. We have a lot of jackrabbits in the backyard right now. And then we have a lot of stuff. Believe me, I would have a sanctuary for every creature available if I could. I would seriously have a sanctuary. So, yeah, I would love to save them all. I would totally love to save them all. But, you know, you can't, unfortunately. But anyways, I don't know why I got on the subject. Do I know why? Oh, because we went to Castaway, and let me get back to the cruise. So, if you can do this cruise, I know it's expensive, but, you know, I know it's expensive. But it's worth it, okay? I'm going to tell you that quite honestly. It's worth it. If it wasn't, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't spend the money on it. But I do save up for it, and we do go, and I love it, and it's awesome. Disney is the best. But Royal Caribbean, you guys, never do Carnival. Carnival is the Walmart of the sea. And I will tell you, we were in dock in the Bahamas, and Carnival was next to us. It was so disgusting. It was disgusting because you look at the side of the ship, for one thing, and it was filthy. And then, you know what they were doing? They were blaring rap music. Rap music that was not censored. And I'm like, and there's families and kids. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And they were blaring it. Like, we could hear the words. We were in our, you know, across the way. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that cruise line is just junk. I understand, you know, it's cheap and all that stuff, but you're really getting cheap, and you're really, you know, you're not getting anything good at all. And I've been on it twice. And yeah, it's, if you can, do Royal Caribbean. As soon as we get to Platinum on Disney Cruise, we're going to go back to Royal, because Royal is amazing also. Royal is so much fun. It really is. Royal Caribbean is so worth it. And their private island is also awesome. So yeah, I recommend them completely. So Disney has their private island. It's called Castaway Cay, spelled C-A-Y, which is weird. But yeah, so it's Castaway Cay, and that is where that's the Bahamas, and their private island is amazing. Their private island is so worth it. It's just phenomenal. Well, this is the first time ever that I decided I'm gonna try and get the cabanas. And so the cabanas are hard to come by. They only have so many, and they have the ships are always full, so it's hard to get them. But I was fortunate enough to get a cabana for each day we were there, and so we had it on the 2 days we got to go to Castaway Cay. So it was worth it, you guys. I'm telling you, it's expensive. It was like $434 each time, but I saved up for that puppy. I'm like, I really want to do this. We are private people, so I'm like, you know, we're private. We just want to be left alone. So this cabana was exactly what we were looking for. Nobody bothered us. You get a lot of perks when you get the cabana, thank gosh, because you know you are paying so much. So I saved up for it, and it was amazing. And we're going to be going back on the cruise, so I want to get the cabana again because it was that good. It was so much fun, so much fun, and so worth it. So yeah, it was amazing. So we got everything we were hoping out of it, you know. So we utilized everything. But we got to go snorkeling. So we went snorkeling, and you can go all the way from football length. NFL stadium, think about their football field. You could basically go from the beginning of shore all the way to I want to say maybe 3/4 of a way of an NFL stadium and still be at your waist. And for Tim and I who don't really swim, it's perfect. So you don't panic, you don't panic. You just, you just stand up. So it's great. And so with the cabana, we got free, snorkels and all that stuff, and we totally utilized all of that, and it was awesome. It was so awesome, you guys. I just cannot wait to go back. Disney does it. I mean, you're gonna pay, but it's a good price because you get out of it what you pay. So, which is good, because it would suck if not. So, truly, and you know how cheap I am. I always tell you how cheap I am, and so I mean, seriously, it's worth it. It really is. So, bussies. Everybody's in here, and everybody's so tired. I don't know why. They slept on last night. So is it called a conch shell? Is that how I don't know how you say it completely. In my head, I pronounce it just fine, but when I actually try and say it, it doesn't, like conch or something, it doesn't come out right. So I know I'm not saying it perfectly, but you know what I mean. So, but that was there, and it was just amazing. It was so amazing. It really was. So that was a shell, and then the sea, oh my gosh, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I know what they are. Starfish. Oh my gosh. The starfish was massive. We got to see an actual like wild stingray. It was awesome. That was, and it was huge. It had like a 6-foot wingspan. It was so cool. So yeah, we got to see that, and we got a video of that one too, and it was cool. So yeah, it was. Oh, and they have a Facebook page called Disney Cruise Junkies, and so you could see, I posted the video there, but that's worth, tips and tricks and stuff. So that's a good place to follow if you're thinking about it, or anything like that. So I'm sweating. Whew, it's hot. So yeah, so cabana, worth it, awesome, would do it again. In fact, I'm gonna try and do it again. And they have two sections, a family section and a section that's called Serenity Bay, and that's for 18 and over, so it's adults only, which is amazing. So did this go on straight? Yeah, I think it's straight. So that was. So we always go to Serenity Bay, and that's Bussie's, right? Yep, that's Bussie's. So yeah, Serenity Bay, that's where you go, and that's where we were, and it was so cool, so cool. So and then it's gonna say awesome. I'll put that on later though. So, and then I'll put a little Brad or something up there, so it's not completely done. This one's not completely done. And then I got home, and because we got home on Wednesday, and so my project life goes from Monday through Sunday. I finished 2 more books. Okay, now this is, oh my God, Shelley Langston, second favorite author. First author's favorite is Christine Feehan. After that, it's Shelley Langston, aka G.A. Aiken. That's what the other book she writes under, and the other name, and she writes under. And I started rereading these books. Oh my God, oh gosh, they are so amazing. I just love these books, and I'm like on number 6, I think, this week. I have been devouring them. It's like, because they're just so good. They're just so good. I just love her writing. I love her wit. I love her sarcasm. I love everything about these books. Not one has been awful. And like Christine Feehan, like I told you guys, she's kind of gone downhill the last, like dozen books. But she hasn't. she hasn't at all, not yet. So I'm excited about that part too. So it's great. And then she has a new book coming out August 27th, a new series and a new book. And I'm like so jazzed. I'm like so obsessed. So I don't know why I keep saying like. I don't know why. It's, you know, like I told you guys, I get into these words and I can hear myself, but yes, I know. So, but I'm not perfect, so it's okay, right? So nobody's perfect. What do you guys think so far? Isn't it pretty? I just love it. I love everything about this. I love PL. I love the cruise. I love Doodlebug. I love embellishing. So it's all of it. It's just, how can you not be happy? I mean, geez. So if you're not happy about that, then, you know, medication. I believe in medication. So help yourself. That's what you need to do. So, oh, wow, I'm almost out of this glue. Ah, I am out of this glue. How weird. I love Nouveau. It's Nouveau. Okay, hold on. Let me take that off a little bit. It's Nouveau glue. Ooh, I love Nouveau. You guys, I am going to go in September 27th and 8th. I will be at the Nouveau Tonic. The Tonic warehouse is in Modesto, California, which is 2 hours away from here. So I will be going. They have Creative Escapes in Los Gatos is holding a retreat, and I am going. So I will be at the warehouse, and well, it's a retreat, so they're gonna do cards and all that stuff. And there, you know what I'm most excited about though, is that there is a 2-hour shopping spree in the warehouse. I'm like, oh my gosh, 2 hours of uninterrupted shopping. Yeah. So I signed up for that puppy. So, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go. That is just so cool. Look at, I've had this forever. This is Disney Cruise, and I finally get to use it. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I just love everything. So cool. Oh, I gotta take that part off. So let's painstakingly take this off. I had such a great time with my husband. I really do. We just, you know, thank gosh, because it would suck. You pay all that money and you don't have a good time. So, but we absolutely did. It was just so much fun. It's so worth it, you guys. And okay, and I'll tell you this tip and trick too. You can like do your deposit, which is usually like $500. I think it's just $500. Doesn't matter how many people are going. Don't quote me on that though. But you can do all the numbers online and see where you're at. But you can pick. I think they have already 2001 cruises, so you can pick the cruise you want and put your deposit down and make payments every month. Or so you don't have to pay it off right then and there. You just do your deposit. And if for some reason, you know, you have to change your plans later on, then you can. And you don't have to, you just move your deposit around, or you can get back your full refund, which it's awesome. I love that. I love that about Disney. I'm not sure about other cruises, so they may too, but I'm only talking about Disney because that's what I'm familiar with. Oh no, I decapitated Mickey. So, oh my goodness, surgery. I need glue. Okay, let's see. Ah, like nothing. No, looks fine. He's fine. He can still talk, so he can still share secrets. Yeah, no, he looks fine. Right? Yeah. No, he looks fine. So, but I was talking. So, but yeah. Anyways, you can make payments, and if it takes you 1.5 to 2 years, Disney does not care. If you don't even make payments, they don't care. They give you a deadline, 3 months, I think, before the cruise to pay it off. So, so you do, I mean, they make it really a little easier for you to have the dream vacation that you want. So, yeah, so I think it's cool. And I will tell you guys, Alaska Airlines, they have, I keep messing with this. They have the cheapest flights to, well, Disney World, or to Florida. So look into Alaska Airlines. He doesn't look bad, right? He doesn't look like he got decapitated, does it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think he got a lot of sun. That's all right. So that's what we'll say. He got a lot of sun. And so I'm cutting off the ends. Okay. I love it. Oh wait, I'm not done. Am I done? Oh no, I'm not done. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I'm not done. I heard there was more on here. So this is Disney Cruise. Hold on. Oh, let me say, I only got one comment, but I love you, Karen. So, so girlfriend, thanks for leaving me a comment. So, I know, bucket list, that's why we basically only have stayed in the United States, unless we go on a cruise, and that's when we go out of country the most, is when we go on cruises. So we've done Jamaica and Haiti and all that because of the cruises. So, oh goodness, I love this. I love how it came out. I think it's just amazing. I love my books. This is picking up a sand sand dollar, which I've never have touched before, so that was cool. I only took a quick picture and then stuck it back in the water, so no wildlife was hurting this at all, honestly. So here's the biggest thing we like doing. So the morning of us debarking at Castaway Cay, we're paying for it's part of cheapness, right? But we're paying for this cabana. We are going to be in this cabana all day, you know, between the cabana and snorkeling and everything else. So we got off the ship really early, and so we had breakfast, so we did room service, and then that way we could eat breakfast, let our body, I think we woke up like at 5, and this is my tattoos on my feet and my ankles and stuff, because remember I told you I'm all tattooed up, but I got the water shoes at Walmart, and they have little holes in it. I didn't really think about that too much. The fact that that's a buoy was the fact that I would get tanned and have little octopus little tentacle holes sort of thing. This is our cabana, and that my tan would have these little pots on them, so I just had to laugh because I didn't think more than that they were cute. So anyways, thank you so much. What do you guys think? I love it. So anyway, we had breakfast, and then we went because we could be at the cabana from 8:30 to 4 o'clock. We were there at 8:32. So, all right, guys, we will talk to you guys. I'm going to print out pictures for week 30, and I will be back. So, I don't know when, but I will be back soon. All right, Vanna Hands, thank you. Bye.